Okay, and peace, everybody. I am officially back. Had some quick technical difficulties with my computer. I don't know what's been going on, but I got it fixed. So, yes, we are officially live. We are about to talk about a lot of things tonight. Like I said, y'all should already know how the routine usually goes. Get your drinks, get your snacks, get your roll-ups, get your good chill vibes, whatever it is that you need to do to get yourself situated for the night. Take your time, take your little quick breaks, feel free to check in with, previous YouTubers that are going on live right now. I will be starting here shortly. I myself, after this technical glitch, am about to roll myself up something to get myself mentally prepared again, just because of this computer situation. So, yes, prepare yourselves because I am about to be discussing a lot of things with you guys this evening. So chill back, relax, and I will be starting shortly. Let everybody kind of collect themselves and get in here because lately everybody hasn't even been able to get into or get notifications on some people's lives when they go on live, even when they've scheduled it ahead of schedule. So I'm gonna give this a little bit of time so that people kind of know that I'm going live right now. But yes, Queen, Goddess, scratch the Queen, Goddess, I knew and you knew. Welcomes everybody that is here. Welcomes everybody that is entering. So yes, get yourselves collected, and we will be starting shortly.
Goddesses, healers, medicine women, mothers. This is the G code. I am all that I preach to be. I invite you all to take a leap with me. Astral projected through frequency. That's why I've been asked with the sleep for me. Keeping it chill. I am all that I preach to be. I invite you all to take a leap with me. Astral projected through frequency. That's why I've been asked with the sleep for me. Keeping it chill. I really want to hit a pump strikes with my queens. We've been manifesting finding things. All I dream. Rulers of the green reign supreme. Getting green. Surround myself with ultra light beams. That's the team. Descendants of the kingdom of Kush. Young and Venice smoking blackberry Kush. I do what I want. I do it for fun. I do it for us. I do it with love. Celebrating life on a daily. The more I do that, the more they pay me. Elevation every day, I'm committed. First I see it, then I go out and get it. If you want to love, you gotta give it. You'll never let them knock you off your pivot. Keep your vibes high, don't you get it? It's a journey, so your work is never finished. If you want to see it happen, write it down. That's law. I usually like to cop it by the pound. For my dogs, keep a couple rose quartz around. For the heart, be confident when wearing a crown. You are art, compassion, forgiveness. Live with more intention. Speak life, give thanks, stay dedicated to ascension. I am all that I preach to be. I invite you all to take a leap with me. Astral projected through frequency. That's why I've been asked with this link for me. Keeping it chill. I am all that I preach to be. I invite you all to take a leap with me. Astral projected through frequency. That's why I've been asked with this link for me. Keeping it chill. Tap in, stay in tune with your cycle. Let it flow. Every moon welcome in its arrival. Let it glow. Free bleeding on the earth is tribal. Let it go. If it isn't vital for your survival, let it go. Protect your energy and time for yourself. You don't have to work for nobody else. Focus on your spiritual wealth. Watch it manifest in perfect health. Meditate and your payments escalate. Hope you're thriving and you're living your best today. What's great is you're better than yesterday. Practice self-love, baby, that's a power play. Compassion, forgiveness. Live with more intention. Speak life, give thanks, stay dedicated to ascension. Give love, stay young, make the most out of your existence. Live healthy, self-love, be consistent. I am all that I reach to be. I invite you all to take a leap with me. Astral projecting through frequency. Let's vibe it out, smoke this leaf with me. Keep it in check. I am all that I reach to be. I invite you all to take a leap with me. Astral projecting through frequency. Let's vibe it out, smoke this leaf with me. Keep it in check. Did you know that your womb is the gateway to heaven on earth? Stay inspired, confident, aware, stay positive, enlightened, keep rising, keep grinding, take breaks, keep shining, keep it sacred, have patience, have trust, believe the universe is always conspiring in your favor. You are blessed. You are exactly where you need to be. Continue loving unconditionally. Continue being the light. Lead the way. Set the examples. You're doing a really good job.
Yes, that's something new. If you have not heard it, that was Lizzie Jeff. Shout out to her for making that amazing track right there. Some of y'all might have needed to hear a little bit of positivity in your life, especially with what's been going on, because y'all, it's going down. There's nothing but chaos, from what I've been noticing. Like the description says below, where is the energy really at with you guys right now? You know, tonight, I always let everybody know, I hope that everybody does have, and has been having high vibrational energy, good vibes, nothing to where anything is gonna, kind of triumphant or over you. There's a lot that has been taking place, a lot of that I have been overseeing, observing, and when I tell y'all, I told you so, I told you so. Let me see how long this thing, because y'all just don't understand. My last live, when I had a discussion with you guys, I mentioned, and I stated this before, in the previous live, and I said there's a lot that's about to take place. When I mean that there's a lot that's about to take place, there's a lot that's about to take place as far as changes. Like I said before on my previous slide, I did let y'all know that different energies are about to pop out. Certain people that y'all thought were somebody that y'all were gonna be following for a long time, or somebody that y'all thought was gonna stay in your corner for a long time, somebody that y'all thought was, the right person to listen to. I told y'all that in the last live, like, hey, this energy is gonna flip. like with all this change with the lunar and the solar eclipses and stuff that was going and taking place and stuff like that, a lot of people don't realize like nature itself, the earth itself, all elements itself did a full recycle, did a full re-cleanse, did a readjustment. And whoever's energy was able to link in, their energy was able to link in. If it was not, it was not. And now, because I warned, I kind of warned you guys a little bit. And I said, I was like, watch your energies, watch who it is that you give yourself to. And before I continue real quick, shout out to Learning and Building for stepping through. Shout out to everybody else that might even just be listening in the background. I know how it is, if you got children, you busy, whatever the case is. You want to just stay in the background a little bit. That's cool. Shout out to all of y'all that's listening right now. And shout out to those that are going to be coming through shortly, that kind of catch this a little bit later. I'm going to try to talk a little bit too slow, and I'm trying to move too quickly tonight. That way kind of everybody kind of catches on a little bit. But I just kind of wanted to let y'all know, like, in my last life, I told y'all, like my name states it, I knew and you knew, like, this is not something new to me. When I sit here and tell you guys, hey, this particular message came to me, whatever the case is, or the ancestors sent this, while I was sleeping, or even while I was walking, whatever the case is, and it's not like a psychic thing, it's not like a medium thing, it's nothing like that. It's much deeper than that. And I explained this to everyone in my last live, and I said this, and I said, hey, when these changes happen, and when you guys see this shift in the moon and the sun and what they are doing and what is actually taking place at that particular time, things are going to roll off the cliff. Like, that's basically what I'm trying to tell you guys. It's just going to roll off the cliff, because at the end of the day, you're either going to stick with who you're going to keep following, or you're not going to stick with who you're going to keep following. There are some people out here that are not leading correctly. There are some people out here that are leading falsely. There are a lot of people out here that are not giving the right energy, or they are the wrong energy, trying to suck out the good energy from what you already have. I've stated this numerous times, to where I've let you guys know, like, hey, do your best to try. You can't stop everybody from walking by you, but the slightest nudge, the slightest brush, the slightest speak of anybody that's next to you or by you, that's energy transferring back and forth. So when you get back home, or even at the end of the day, like, if you're not in your own particular space where your energy is supposed to be balanced, and you're supposed to regulate, and that's your particular area of meditation, and when you leave, it's always best to try your hardest to try to brush off most of that energy before you make it all the way back. Whether that is, and when I say brush off energy, I mean as far as touching a tree. Take your shoes off. And when I mean shoes off, I literally mean take your shoes and your socks off. Walk on the ground for maybe 30 seconds. Everybody got 30 seconds before they walk into their house. And if it's cold outside, give yourself 10 seconds. Give it time for yourself to be grounded, for you to be able to rub off all that negative energy, because you don't know what you're bringing back into your household. You don't know what type of energy, that may be coming about. And so when I've explained to, all the goddesses, all the god chiefs out there, I've explained to y'all, hey, there's going to be a lot of chaos. Little do y'all know, chaos, chaos, chaos. That's all that is taking place right now. When I said it's a shift, everything has shifted. There has been nothing but change. Just continuously going on. And Oki and peace to Bronze for stepping through. Much love, prosperity to you. Oki and peace to Lorraine as well. Much love to you, goddess, for stepping through. It's always, always, always a pleasure seeing you guys come through on the chat. And, like I said, I'm going to try to take my time a little bit just to talk to you guys. But yeah, the lunar and the solar eclipse, when both of these situations and events took place, not only was it supposed to bring out energy, not only was it supposed to regulate and rebalance yourself, receive certain types of sparks. It was supposed to do a lot. And when the solar came about, because that was the most recent one, a lot of people kind of flipped out because, in a sense, yes, the sun claims to be more bigger and more powerful, but at the same time, it regulates a lot more flame. I'm not going to say negative energy because that's not what it's there for, but it did regulate a lot more flame. When I say flame, it means as far as portal bursts, which is what I had mentioned in my description with you guys. And it's kind of just like shooting asteroids, kind of like if you've seen a meteor shower, kind of, sort of. And in a sense, some people may not have noticed, but some of y'all got hit with a certain type of energy that you are probably not capable of handling at the time. When I say not capable of handling, there's a lot of negativity. And I'm not saying that everybody's turned into a negative, has a negative mentality, those that you guys have been seeing or whatever the case is. And this is everywhere. But what I am stating is that when I said that the energies are changing, when I said that some people are going to be activated, some people are going to be not able to handle certain things that are going to be coming their way, I meant that. You guys are finally starting to see that. It's all starting to come to light a little bit quicker than what it's supposed to be. With this chaos situation, yes, everybody's been talking, continuously about the COVID things that's been going on consistently, but now we got these natural disaster hits. Okay. When I say chaos is about to hit, that's what I mean. Chaos. This is exactly it. Nature itself is rebalancing itself. Everybody, I've been hearing a lot of people talk about, oh, this is this apocalyptic situation. It's the end of the world. Everybody's screaming and running around. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, whatever. I get it. You guys have never seen, those people, not saying everybody, but those people that are sitting here freaking out, talking about this apocalypse, whatever the case is. Okay. let me break something down just a little tiny bit. When nature does not want something, I repeat, when nature does not want something, when it does not need something, when something is destroying it continuously and it starts to recognize that, what it is going to do is it is going to get rid of it, whether that is with the help of whatever source is already living upon it, or whether that's the help of itself trying to get rid of whatever it is that is on it in general. So you guys have all, I'm like, I don't wish for anybody's, homes, if you live in these areas that's going on to where all these disasters are hitting, I've never wished that upon anybody to, lose their homes and stuff. But at the end of the day, nature is doing something for her for once. It's time for her. Whether that is you see her wrath, you see her sadness, you see her glory, you see her tears. And when I'm saying all of these emotions are every single disaster that's technically been taking place so far. We have tsunamis, we've been having earthquakes, we've been having volcano eruptions, we've been having tornadoes. I don't even know if I just said tornadoes, but yes, we've been having multiple tornadoes. And I'm not talking about no F1, F2 tornado. I'm not talking about them little baby tornadoes. I'm talking about some F4 pluses. Like these tornadoes are huge. And you only kind of seen this stuff in your movies and your storytelling, whatever the case is. Yeah, you have seen it. But when people consistently sit here and say, oh my gosh, it's an apocalyptic thing, the world is about to end, da, 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 you cannot sit here and fully say that the world is about to end when technically this is something that nature does on a consistent basis. You may not get full coverage over it because it may not have happened simultaneously, and it may not have been happening as badly. But like I said, Mother Nature is mad. The system itself is mad. And all the ancestors are letting people know, like, hey, they need help. We're gonna show them that, we're pissed off. This is what's going on. And this is what's finna happen. Once again, like I said, I never wish, for anybody to, lose a home, lose a life, lose a loved one over any type of natural disaster. But at the end of the day, a lot of people have not been listening. Okay. A lot. Whether you feel like that's somebody within the culture, whether you feel like it's somebody not within the culture, a lot of people have just not been listening. So if folks aren't going to listen, folks aren't going to do the right thing, people aren't going to sit here and refix nature, redo the things that you are supposed to do as far as rebuilding the culture and being here for the culture. And, all these people are saying that they're going to do all these things. And at the end of the day, it's just like, where is the end result? Where is the progress result? And when people don't see that, and it's been a continuous thing, and it's like, I'm not saying nobody's not doing anything about it, but when you see that people aren't doing enough about it, of course, ancestors are going to take in. Of course, nature is going to take in. All elements are going to take in place, and they are going to come together, and they are going to get things done. They're going to make sure that, okay, y'all aren't doing what we're supposed to do. Let's just get rid of you. Let's scare you a little bit. Maybe now you'll listen. Maybe, oh, okay, do whatever you got to do. But maybe this will put a pep in your step and make you realize, like, hey, whatever you've been doing, stop. Like, I'm not even saying like on an argument basis. I'm not even saying on a, oh, you trying to not become healthy, whatever your situation is. And if you feel like, why is all this stuff happening? Why is it happening simultaneously? Hey, this is why. Because folks are not listening. Folks aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like I said in the beginning, y'all gotta watch y'all's energy. Everybody has to watch your energy. Let's take a quick breather for a hot second. Woo woo. Shout out to King of Higher Self Aladdin. Much love to you. Salute to you for stepping through. Shout out to Big Dog Philly OG for always stepping through and showing support on everybody's channel. Much love to you as well. Everybody in this chat, usually, much love to all of y'all, because y'all are always showing support. And not just this, not in just my channel, but everybody's channel. I've seen y'all everywhere. And, from a YouTuber to another YouTuber, to y'all, I respect y'all. Much love to all of y'all. And once again, much love to those of y'all that are in the background, just listening and kind of don't want to be in the chat because you don't want to be talked with. I get it. We all get it. We've been there. But yes, make sure whatever y'all are doing, watch your energy. I've been noticing a lot of people's energy is not where it needs to be. Y'all don't understand, and y'all understand, but speaking out loud, just in general, y'all been hearing it so many times, how folks is gonna change the way that they act around certain people. They're going to change how they speak around certain people. They are going to do certain things for the people, and when you see all of this just literally just going, it's almost like, sad to say, it's almost like seeing a ball at the top of the stairs falling down the stairs, but you still got somebody kind of behind it trying to push it back up the stairs, but it keep falling down the stairs. Because it's like, you hear it so much from everybody, and everybody keeps saying it, like, oh, I'm gonna try to keep good energy, or oh, I'm gonna try to do this. And next thing you know, I can even say the next day, or even 2 days later, or 3, whatever, a week later, the same person that said, oh, I'm gonna try to keep this good energy, somehow, some way, now they back into a negative state. Now they back into a repeat state of, oh, I gotta try to regain my composure. I gotta try to regain my mentality. I have to try to regain my physicalness, and I hate to, smirk like this, but once again, I knew, and y'all knew this. I told y'all, I stated this. I don't even know, like, I'm probably not even the only person that, hasn't stated this, Keep the right energy, okay? If you feel like you wake up in the day and you have good vibes, everything's smooth, the warmth of, nature is upon your skin, everything's good throughout the day, and by midday, if you feel off at any certain point in time, do what I said. Give yourself 30 seconds. If it's 30 seconds, at least 30 seconds. Give yourself 30 seconds and silence everything. when I mean everything, silence everything where you are standing. I don't even care if it's in the middle of downtown, y'all got cars, whatever the case is, all that noise. You are capable as yourself to be able to silence everything around you. You as yourself are capable of trying to reground yourself, whether that is touching, like I said, you can touch a leaf. You can look at the sky. You can let the air just touch you. If you're by water or, a water source or whatever the case is, let the water sound intake you. It's a lot that takes place when it goes into meditation. You have to resync yourselves, because when you sit here and you blow up, or you sit here and you shout out and you yell and you do all this just to do what? What is the point? I'm like, so many people, like I've been seeing so many people, and it kind of gets to me a little bit, because there's a lot of people that's outside of my YouTube family, which is mostly y'all, and a lot of people outside of my YouTube life, they be going crazy. There's a lot of people out here that are just losing it, and that just goes to show that there is not a lot of self-control when it comes to somebody tapping within their inner soul, tapping within their inner energy, knowing how to balance each level, from above your head to beneath your feet. It goes beyond just your head and your feet. You got to think about your outer layers. It's a lot. It's a lot that goes on. But at the end of the day, I just hope that y'all just continue to just continue to keep doing what y'all doing. Those of y'all that are capable of understanding what I'm saying to you, as far as trying to keep yourself balanced. Another thing that I kind of wanted to somewhat bring up a little bit, not a lot of people know, but this just kind of recently happened. I'm gonna kind of switch my spiritual topic just a little bit, just to kind of get you guys a little bit level, just a little bit. For those of y'all that don't know, yes, I do live in Colorado, the Mile High State, the Box State. Yes, we are the state, the bipolar state, whatever, we are smack dab in the middle. Usually that's what we call ourselves. One thing that a lot of people don't know that is going on in Colorado right now, recently there was a very bad incident that happened out here. Not as bad as like a massacre type situation, but a truck driver. This was a new truck driver. Okay, you guys, when I say new truck driver, I really mean like brand new truck driver. This was his first route. And this young man apparently did not know any, he probably, I guess, according to articles, according to, experienced truckers and stuff like that, this young man did not really know too much about how to drive in the mountain terrain out here. Okay. Not a lot of truckers do know how to do that. You have to be very, very experienced to know how to drive in the mountains. That just goes for, that's not even just for truckers, that goes for, regular people, in regular vehicles. I'm talking about just a regular, Corvette, not even a Corvette, what Toyota, Honda, what are these little cars? Y'all know what I'm talking about. But this young man, basically, this was his first route, and apparently his brakes failed. while he was en route in the mountains. As his brakes are failing, panic mode goes into play. And I guess a lot of experienced drivers kind of kind of know where he is coming from, because some of them have had situations where they've, had situations like that where their brakes failed or whatever the case is. But his brakes failed, and in the mountains, we have ramps for truckers, to where if something bad happens or if it's an emergency, the trucker is basically supposed to take this particular exit route. Okay. What this exit route is basically like this huge ass hill. Like, basically, that's all it is. It's like this huge ass hill for whoever is coming downhill, uphill, whatever the case is. They're going too fast, and they're capable of taking this ramp to be able to kind of slow down, in a sense. Like, it's supposed to be able to slow you down. Apparently he passed a couple of them due to panic. Like I said, not a lot of people know that, they don't know how to drive in the mountains. Not a lot of people know what to do when your brakes fail. Not a lot of people know how to properly use emergency exit ramps for situations like that. But in the process of this happening, he killed 4 people. He survived, but he killed 4 people. Okay. When I say this situation has gotten bad, it's gotten bad, y'all. It's gotten to the point where we have out here in Colorado, because he was just sentenced. This man was sentenced. And let me just get that out here real quick. So he was sentenced, he said his piece, he apologized for what he did. Yes, it is a bad situation. It was an accident, At the end of the day, it was an accident, okay? But this young man was sentenced to 110 years. Okay. 110 years, y'all, for an accident. Now, I get it. 4 lives were lost. I get it. But when you look at other cases, other situations, even DUI cases where multiple people got killed, not once have you heard of no 110 sentence. And this young man, he's not, and I'm gonna show you guys a couple of things too, because he's not, I'm gonna show you guys some clips from what's been going on. He's not the type of person, he's not like of colored skin. He is of colorful skin, but he's like a Latino, Mexican, or something like that. But 110 years, y'all, for an accident, for brakes failing on a company truck. Okay, this is a company truck at that. Okay, the company truck. It's a shocker, because when I sit here and I, listen to it, and I'm just like, wow, like, this is just beyond me. He brand new, first of all, and at the end of the day, like, the way that I look at it, some people kind of feel the same way. They feel as if they need to kind of, I guess, take stance and you say their piece on this situation. And give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry, y'all. Whew. When you got children, you got to take care of them a little bit too. I'm like, I'm like, that's the thing about being a parent. I'm like, I don't know if y'all be seeing me sometimes on these lives, but I'll hurry up and make sure my babies is okay before anything. I always check on them. But yes, back to what I was saying with this situation. Yes, this young man got 110 years. He like I said, he did state his piece. He did apologize, but at the end of the day, the state of Colorado still had the nerve to state that, this to them was something that, I guess, I don't know. Like, I'm starting to feel like as if the system itself has gone to a point where it's just more of a bully situation. It's favoritism in a bully situation. Let's see how many people we can get pissed off by sentencing this person this amount of time. And y'all, it'd be the same type of sentence. Like, that's what's trippy about this whole situation. Same type of sentencing, same type of accidents where you probably got the same amount of people, but they are giving out all these different kinds of numbers. Like, where are you getting all these different numbers from for different people? Especially when the young man ain't never, if I'm not mistaken, from memory, if I'm not mistaken, I think he ain't even never, had a ticket, no nothing like that. No issues, no nothing like that. It's trippy. It all just don't add up. It just don't add up. It don't make sense. And I'm about to show this to you guys. That way y'all can kind of see what I'm talking about. That way y'all can judge for yourself. So not only to add into this, the reason that I brought this up, because I said, I love my state of Colorado. I love my state of Colorado. But with this situation, I kind of do agree with the protest. There's a huge protest to overturn this young man's sentence. Right now, Colorado is facing basically I guess you can call it a lockout, to where no truckers are delivering at all in Colorado. They said nope. Until this young man's case gets overturned, every single trucker has clearly stated they will not be delivering to Colorado at all. Yes, Colorado will not be getting anything. And it's sad because I'm really sitting here and I'm like, dang, well, what did the people really do? Like, I mean, I get, yeah, me myself, I've had my fair share of a certain situation with the system out here, the government system out here, to where I felt like I was wrongfully accused of some stuff and shouldn't have got, and shouldn't have deserved what I got. But, at the end of the day, I just feel like everybody should not have to suffer for situations like that at all. And I'm about to show you guys. Let me see, because I'm pretty sure I could pull up yeah. So I'm gonna show you guys the actual video of the gentleman. This was actual video footage of the gentleman on the ramp at the time, because some people do have their cameras out, they be having their cameras and stuff like that. And let's see here. Okay. because y'all, I'm like, this in general. Okay, here we go. Okay, so hopefully y'all can see this in a second. Yep, there it goes. So let me expand it a little bit. And like I said, this is actual footage of what took place, y'all. Um, when I said his brakes failed, his brakes failed. You know, that's what I stated. Um, and you know, in certain, like I said, in certain situations like that, you know, y'all just don't know what to do. You know, sometimes people just don't know what to do. So here it is.
It was an accident.
Didn't take a runaway ramp after losing the brakes on his truck, a decision that led a jury to convict him of more than 20 counts.
It's hard. I asked to God too many times, why then? And not me.
While family members called for some prison time, they also spoke of forgiveness.
I know they did not intend for this to happen, but because of their actions, it did happen.
The judge says he acknowledges that Aguilera Medeiros didn't intend to harm anyone, but under guidelines set by the law,
Please sign his petition.
Be no less
Change.org.
So that's just a little snippet. Just a little snippet. From that alone, y'all could see the actual accident just a little bit as far as what had happened. Like I said, yes, it's a bad situation. Yes, it was a bad situation. But when I tell y'all this kind of has gotten a little bit out of hand, that's what I mean. Because the next video, when I say like I get it. I just don't understand because I'm gonna show y'all the trucker's point of view as well. I personally just don't understand how every single trucker is just like, no, we're not going to deliver. We're not doing nothing when it comes to Colorado, because it's like, dang, there's so many people that live out here, including myself. And it's just like, when I've said this before, when we've stated this plenty of times on plenty of people's channels and platforms, the community gardens should have been took place. Certain things should have been took place around the communities to where when situations like this happen, boom, bada boom. Now we got, you know, hey, now we would be able to have actual food or actual resources to get a hold of and not have to worry about situations like this, to where we got a whole amount of people not trying to deliver to one whole state. Y'all, this is one whole state, and when I tell you every single trucker said they are not coming, they put a standstill on hold on everything. Let me show y'all this real quick. That way y'all can get a little bit of a better view as well as what I'm talking about for those that don't live in Colorado. Even if you do live in Colorado and didn't even know nothing about it, I'm going to show y'all this as well. Okay. Yep. Hold on. And then this is the last one, because I want y'all to hear from an actual trucker, regardless of how he looks. I want you guys to just hear exactly what he says in this. Just because it just overall it just is kind of like, okay, at the end of the day, it just, I don't know, it just shouldn't be like this. So hold on.
To 110 years.
Okay, so that's the clip.
What do you think about the Colorado trucker sentenced to 110 years?
All right. I have to get it up, so here it is.
He was sentenced to 110 years. State of Colorado was saying he had plenty of chances to get the truck off the road past runaway ramps and should have done more to get the truck off the road before he hit those people. He was relatively inexperienced, pretty fresh. He probably honestly didn't know what to do and panicked and froze up. This is what happens when you take drivers and pump them out of CDL school and throw them in a truck and then put them in a mountainous area. To be honest, I think they should go after the company along with him. Does he deserve 110 years? I don't know. I don't know all the circumstances. If it was me, I know what I would do, but I have experience. He doesn't. I really believe that they should start holding these companies liable for their drivers to make sure that these companies are doing better on training and like making sure that they get the knowledge and resources they need in order to learn how to drive and what to do in emergency situations. It's like if you got a fresh pilot, put him in a plane and had an engine failure and you never trained him, what would happen? Let me know in the comments what y'all think.
So yeah, like I said, it's a sticky situation because yes, 4 people got killed. We get that. But when I tell y'all this is a nationwide thing, when I tell y'all a lot of truckers from different states, multiple states, it's going everywhere. Like, I don't know if it doesn't hit y'all states yet, but if it ain't, it probably about to. They are talking about not delivering anything to Colorado unless this man's case gets overturned and he gets a lower sentence or whatever the case is. Because y'all, like I said, there's been so many different cases to where y'all know, y'all have seen it, y'all heard it, plenty of cases to where you done had DUI situations to where multiple people got killed, where multiple children got killed, whatever the case is. But 110 years, y'all, come on. That's just that to me is just no. That ain't it. That's not it at all. I don't care. I don't care as a system in general. That's just not it. That ain't cool. Once again, let me take my little quick little breather break after them little videos. Give my little quick shout out. Shout out to Tayshawn for stepping through. Much love to you. Salute as well. Shout out to Rashard. Peace. Salute. Much love to you as well for coming through. I respect everybody that, shows their support on my channel. I'm always trying to show my support for y'all as well. Much love to everybody that's even in the background. Like I said, once again, if y'all in the background just listening, hey, feel free to do that. I get it. Sometimes you don't even want to chit chat. You don't even want to tap. I get it. I understand. But I kind of feel like, a lot of people did not know anything about this Colorado situation. And if y'all did, how do y'all, what do y'all think about this? What would y'all do? Would y'all really give this man 110 years for an accident, for brakes failing, for him being a brand new driver on the road, and the company gives him a mountain route, and he ain't never even driven a mountain route, y'all. Never. Not once. To me, I'm kind of just like, I look at the situation and I'm like, wow, like, it's, whew, that's a hard pill to swallow, because I'm like, apparently, you know, like they said, you know, according to the news and stuff, like, he ain't never had no priors, no issues, nothing like that. And it's like, wow, like, you give this man a whole 110 years. And y'all, I mean, I get it. Like, I get that lives were lost. I get it. But at some point, people got to start realizing that there's favoritism and there's bullying, especially when it comes to this system. There's been plenty of cases where people have gotten killed with or without a DUI, people who have been straight A students, people who have been celebrities, whatever the case is. All these different cases with different deaths, probably even different totals of deaths, and yet everybody gets a different sentence, and then we get this one 110 years off of an y'all. No. Mm-mm. That ain't it. That is just not it at all. At all. That ain't it at all. See, and I was hearing about that as well, Tayshawn, about this. Because I was hearing about this with the shortage and stuff like that. I was hearing this a while back, like, to where a lot of truckers were showing that and actually doing like they undercover footage, video footage, showing that, hey, you know, all these crates are ready to go, but ain't nobody trying to load up anything. Because I was watching that a while back and reading about that too, because it was something about the cargo ships at that time, to where like the cargo ships were basically doing another protest because they felt like something was going on. I think like they were getting underpaid or something. It was something crazy that was going on, to where like all the cargo ships that actually hold all of the merchandise for truckers to get their stuff, all of that stuff basically was getting held up. And so at one point they was just like, everybody's just backed up. And folks was looking crazy for a minute. Like, well, why aren't we getting this? Why aren't we getting that? And it's like, well, now you know, you're not getting this, you're not getting that because of this. And saluted, much love and peace to Raphael as well for coming through. There's a lot that's, like I said, that's going on with these shipments, the trucking situation, everything, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot that's going on. One thing, you know, like I've stated before, one thing that I just cannot wrap my little finger around just a little bit is, why does everybody have to suffer? Like, what is, and y'all can help me make it make sense, what is starving or having people go without proving? We didn't sentence him. we as people living in Colorado, been here practically my whole life, almost. Okay. I'm born here though. I'm just confused. How is it that the people always get the backlash end of the fuck ups over what the government does? Everybody want, and it just make it make sense, because you got all these protests, you got all this stuff going on. It's where people like, oh, we not gonna ship this, oh, we're not gonna even dock here, whatever the case is. We got all this going on, but yet people don't think like, what did the people do? We didn't sentence nobody. We wasn't even there. Not in charge of it either. So why aren't these people going against the government? I mean, make it make sense. We've been talking about how, yeah, we gonna take the government down, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. But yet when you got situations like this, and some of these same people that may have stated this within the mix of this protest crowd, same people talking about how they not gonna do. It just don't add up. We have never needed them. I mean, at the end of the day, what exactly does the government system really do for people? Okay. What does it do? What does it do? I get that we have the Declaration of Independence. I get that we have constitutional rights. I get that we have all these laws, Bill of Rights, whatever. You know, we have all this stuff, okay? But at the end of the day, what exactly is this government system really doing for us? What does it do? At this point in time, if you ask me, if you ask my personal opinion, I just feel like it's a waste of space, it's a waste of time, because when we look at the government system, I look at them and I'm like, all you guys do is put on a suit and tie and you talk BS all day. I mean, at the end of the day, that's all you do. You talk BS all day for entertainment. And that goes for anybody that works for the government system that's listening. You are the type of person that you go to work for show. You do nothing. You do nothing at all. Like you can say, oh, but we help make everything get put into place. We make sure that this gets passed, this gets done. I'm sorry. It only gets passed, it only gets done because y'all wanted to. Nobody else gets to say so in anything. I mean, everybody can sit here and say their piece. Everybody can sit here and do their protests. Everybody can sit here and shout from one damn coast to the other coast to make their damn point to this damn stupid ass government system about whatever it is that they're trying to change. But at the end of the day, they are going to just do what they want to do. They do not care. Like, it makes no sense. It just makes no sense at all, y'all. I just feel as if, you know, like Learning and Building said in this statement right here, we never needed them. We've been saying this for so long. At the end of the day, just the system alone just is all jacked up. It's all jacked up. Everybody all jacked up. And I just don't know. I just don't know how to recollect the situation. Like, it's all just everything has literally fallen off of the platter. Um, all these marbles that y'all thought, oh, we can balance it, we'll be fine. We got a little border on the edge to keep the marbles on the inside. And next thing you know, that one little rock you done stepped on, and all them damn marbles that went everywhere. That is what's going on with this chaotic world right now. In my last live, I don't know if y'all remember this, and y'all might even have to go back and even listen to it if you ain't even listened to it yet. But I said some stuff in there, and I don't even know if y'all really listened, but I said a lot. And one of those things that I stated in my last situation was, hold on, let me see. I don't need my computer messing up on y'all because earlier it tried to do that when I was trying to go live because they be messing with me, and I be trying. I'm like, that last when I went live, I got a quick notification, and I was like, dang, I was like, they really don't want me to go live or something, because I was like, why is it messing up on me? I lost my train of thought for 2 seconds too, looking at this damn notification coming through, trying to make sure this dang computer stay up. Anyways, I can go on to a different topic real quick. And much love and support to all of y'all. You know, I be trying to go in. I be trying to, give y'all the scoopity scoop like ice cream. I know y'all like ice cream. If y'all don't like ice cream, I give y'all a scoop of some candy or peach cobbler. Everybody love peach cobbler. Shoot. But I be trying to have the scoopity scoop on some things for y'all. I be trying. Let me see here. Where is... Okay, so yes. A little bit re-wrap on what has already been discussed. If those of y'all have missed it a little bit in the beginning, I've already discussed, how y'all's energy been. We just got through talking about this Colorado situation. With what's going on with Colorado and how folks just, aren't trying to distribute to Colorado for the moment due to a sentencing that just happened out here. One thing that I did kind of want to bring up real quick, just kind of switch up the topic just a little bit. Like I said, y'all should know me by now. I'm an observer. I observe things. I look at things. I watch y'all. I be watching everybody's lives. I sit here and I watch everybody's lives outside of lives. Haha. Bars. Little comedy for y'all. But I wanted y'all to know that I have a couple questions. And this is for all of the men and all of the women out here right now. For the men, what have y'all really been doing for changes? I'm not talking about, changes for the culture. I'm talking about changes for yourself. Okay. When a lot of people hear changes, they be like, changes. Well, I said I was gonna, get this thing started for the culture, and I said I was gonna do this for the people, and I said I was gonna do this. Nah, scratch. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about changes for you as yourself, as your person. I've been seeing a lot of y'all going at each other continuously still. When I say continuously, it's being bad. Like, it's gone downhill. And now, that's what I was going to say earlier. I said this before a while back. The last 2 weeks of December, we are in the last 2 weeks of December, and the first 2 weeks of January. Y'all need to watch your groups. Watch the group of people that you're with. Watch large groups of people in general. There's a lot that is going to be taking place. There's a lot that's going to be happening. So, with that being said, back to what I was saying, some of y'all men out here, some of y'all have been doing exceptionally well. Okay. But some of y'all have been falling very, very badly. When I say fall, I mean as far as when you have stated before, like, hey, I'm going to act this certain way, speak this certain way, have this particular persona about myself when I'm speaking to another brother, or when I'm speaking to another sister, or whatever the case is. There are certain ways to handle the way you speak to somebody. There are certain ways to handle the way that you act towards someone. I'm not the one to be your mother and teach you and preach to you about that, because hey, everybody grew up. Y'all know this. Y'all know this by now. All I'm saying is as a person looking in, when I see certain things, I just look at it as if, hey, it's okay to not accept somebody's opinion. It's okay. At the end of the day, it's okay for somebody to not like you. It's okay. I've said this plenty of times before. When it came down to it, if somebody has something to say, let them speak it. That's supposed to be something that everybody was taught. You're supposed to have freedom of speech. You're supposed to have freedom of opinion. And who is anybody? I don't care who you are. Who is anybody in this world to sit here and down talk or belittle anybody just based off of their opinion? Y'all are supposed to sit here and be like, cool, this brother said this. I get what you said. Let him say it, okay? Let me say that too. Because a lot of y'all probably just, I don't know, y'all be probably hearing a lot of yelling. I don't know what it is. But maybe y'all just got to hear it from a softer tone from somebody that is usually on the chill side of things, which is me, okay? Some of y'all, when y'all speak, you sit here and you say, I'm going to respect this person. I'm going to let them talk. And 2 sentences later, it's a quick interruption. And I get that. I get there's some people out there that's just like, oh, well, this person made this point while they said this. Let me kind of hop in because they made this point and I don't want to lose what I said because they made this point. I get that. But at the end of the day, if you as a person, if you as a man, and I'm even going to say women as well, because lately the women been going crazy as well. Because I ain't gonna just stop at just men just shit. But when y'all men are out here and y'all sitting here saying, we got to show respect, we got to have respect for each other, know this and that on the channels, know this and that when you speaking outside in public, whatever the case is. When you sit here and say that, and somebody comes to you and they are trying to speak to you, I just feel as if do that. Okay. Do what you say you said you were going to do. Let that person speak. Because at the end of the day, you are here to gain information. You are here to continuously learn. It does not matter how old you get. It doesn't matter how wise you feel. It does not matter what education you got, what education you didn't get. It does not matter. Learning continues. Learning is something that happens every single day. If you are that type of person to where you cannot accept new information, let's say, what's a simple topic? Let's say if I told y'all that the sky, no, not let me not even say that. If I sat here and told y'all, hey, I got a tree. My tree is green leaves and my tree has a brown trunk. Okay? If I said that, who am I to sit here and tell somebody that they are wrong for somebody else coming to me telling me, well, I was shown and seen that my leaves are pink and the tree of my trunk is white, or whatever the case is. Who am I to sit here and tell this person, no, you're wrong. That's not what trees are supposed to be. That's not it. That's not it. That's not what we do as a culture. That's not what you do if you are trying to be a leader, men and women. That goes for everybody. If you are trying to be a leader, if you are trying to be that figure that everybody is supposed to be able to look to or look towards for certain information or for certain positivity or whatever, whatever it is to make that person's life a little bit, on the easier side. I'm not saying that you're there to be that father figure or whatever the case is in their life. All I'm saying is leaders are there to lead. You are there to listen. You are there to intake information. And a lot of people sit here and it's just like I just don't get it. It's just like you cannot sit here and just be like, oh, I'm gonna ask for the respect. I want people to listen to me. I want people to be quiet when they listening to me, and then turn right back around and do the exact same thing to that person, or whatever, whatever the situation is. As a person that is supposed to be showing some form of leadership in general to the community, I feel as if it starts with listening. If you are not capable of listening and intaking information and saying, hey, I'm acceptable of learning, whether I agree to disagree with your situation, I will still take in consideration of what you said, because at the end of the day, you don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. I don't know everything. I'm just a little old me, 5'5", short. Don't know much, but I know enough. Usually, like I've said before, usually I'll be trying to do my lives, often, but a lot's been going on and a lot's been taking place, these past several weeks. I don't know if y'all know, but I kind of been in the background a little bit, watching some people's, lives and stuff like that, trying to stay in the chats a little bit. But um, congratulations to my sister. My middle sister just had. I wanted to kind of share this with y'all. My middle sister just had twins. So we are kind of excited about that. So my energy's kind of, been good. I've been kind of, watching my energy, which is what I've been telling y'all to do. Watch your energies, watch what y'all are doing, watch this and that. So I have 2 new nephews in the world. I have not been able to see them yet, which sucks. I've been crying a little bit on the inside because they are, NICU babies. They, had to come out a little bit earlier than expected because it was an emergency type of situation. So everything's all good now as far as, them and mama. And so, yeah, when I say, energy's got to be in the right areas, it got to be in the right areas because you never know what's going to happen around you. You never know what situations are going to take place. And with so many of y'all out here just going at each other the way that y'all be going, I be like, what in the world? What in the world be wrong with y'all? Y'all be having me crack up though sometimes though. I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes y'all men be cracking me up with the comedy. I be like, y'all be going at each other like it's another roast session. And I just want to pull out a stage for y'all. Like just get on the stage and just have a full roast session. Cause that's what I think needs to happen. Like all y'all need to just get on stage, have a quick little roast session, shoot, probably even a little quick rap battle, get it out your system, talk some stuff a little bit because I'm like, some of y'all be needing it just a little bit. Another thing that I was gonna say, because like I said, I ain't gonna let my women off the hook at all. I'm not. So to all my goddesses out there, what is going on with y'all right now? What is going on? And I'm talking to the ones out there that feel the need to overexert yourself to every man on the planet. Okay. I get being single. I get that you want to live life as a single person if you are a single person. Okay. And I understand those that are married. I get that that is supposed to be your soulmates. Okay. What I don't understand when it comes to these particular women, because I'm not talking to all women, if this does not apply to you, okay? What I don't understand to some of these women is why do you feel the need to show everything? Like, I get going to the beach. I get that. I get swimming. Cool. You got a bathing suit on. Hey, whatever. I look good. Bathing suit. Hey, 2-piece. I get it, women. Whatever. You want to look good. When we got most of y'all out here though, just ass and titties out. Okay. Yeah, it looks good to the men. I get it. Whatever. Yeah, it looks good to other women. I get it. But at the end of the day, how does that make you self-worthy of yourself? Like, how does that look amongst, your children? How does that look amongst people younger than you, even people older than you. I'm even talking about even elders too. Shoot, we got some, elders out here showing everything now, and I'm sitting here like, y'all bold. Like, hey, I love the boldness. I love it. I love it coming from all the women, but there's a classy way and there's a non-classy way of being bold and showing beauty and, showing a little bit of this and that. There's a certain way of doing it. But when there's literally just women everywhere that I'm looking and I'm just like, well, dang, like, did I even leave the bedroom? Like, did I even leave the house at that point? Like, where's the slumber party? Like, that's how I'm starting to feel. Like, every day is a damn slumber party out here and everybody's invited. Like, basically, that's what these women is basically saying. It's a slumber party. Everybody invited. Come through. Whoop-de-whoop whoop. We finna party. Like, that's how they dress it. It's just like, it gets to a point where I don't know if because I don't really consider myself thinking classic and thinking old school tradition, whatever the case is. I don't consider that. What I consider myself is I just carry myself in a different manner. I look at things in a different way. I look at history later on in life. And when I sit here and I see all these women and I sit here and I'm like, all these BBLs getting done and everybody want to get all this, all the surgery and stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, ain't nobody notice. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just tripping. I mean, y'all can't answer for me, but they starting to just look like the same damn person. Everybody, all the women getting these BBLs, every last one of them, they're just all starting to look like the same person. Same shape, same figure, same shape, same figure, same shape, same figure. Hold up. How is that a look? How is it? How? It's like you walk up to a group of women nowadays, you got to tap on each one to see who is who because they all got the same type of wig. They all got the same type of shape. They all got the same damn hips because they all went to the same damn doctor. Make it make sense. And it's like everybody makes it okay. Like, I mean, it's okay to change, do whatever you want with your body. Like, I've always preached this, do whatever you choose to. But when we doing the same thing, come on now. It's starting to look a little bit too cliche, a little bit too cloney, a little bit too repetitive. Like, don't nobody do. I mean, there's a few people out here that probably still do natural weight loss and stuff like that, but majority of the time when I'm looking at most of these women nowadays, I'm just like, come on, y'all. And then with the attitude situation, women, we are better than that. We've been better than that. I'm out here listening and watching women do more bickering within the week. Like, and I'm not even talking about just yapping bickering. I'm talking about like physical fighting, like some cats and lions going at each other type situation, out here in the streets, online, whatever you want to call it. Like, folks is just, y'all losing it. Y'all losing it. Y'all losing yourselves to this chaos. Y'all losing yourselves to this chaotic world. And I don't know. Like, I just feel like folks just, I don't know. Folks got to start realizing, like, boom, hey, it is what it is. Let it go. Because when I start to see most of y'all women just out here just accepting things or just getting upset at little stuff, it's little stuff. I'll just be like, we better than that. We've been better than that. Always. Wait, what? I'm reading this chat right now, y'all. Y'all are funny. Y'all are hilarious. Y'all know that? The TV told them to be half naked. Oh my god. Well, shoot, if the TV told me to be half naked and TV told them to be half naked, look here, somebody missed the damn memo because that ain't it. Shoot, that's just like saying if the TV told you, hey, go ahead and go jump off this particular cliff and you're going to get $1 million if you do it every time. Shoot, how many people really going to do it? A few. That's the few that want to be slow. That's the few that don't listen. That's the few that are gullible to and acceptable to every dang on thing. And it does make them look like a dang on thought pocket. Oh my gosh, y'all. When I tell y'all this women's situation, it done got out of hand. Like, okay. I don't know how many, shoot. I can't say that everybody done been to a wedding because, there's some people out here in life that ain't never seen a wedding or heard of a wedding. But those of y'all that have been to a wedding or you know of a wedding, one reason why I brought this up was I just got through seeing a bride. And this bride in particular, she basically, you know how they do the bride and groom dances or whatever, and it's like tribute dances to each one of them. This bride in particular decided that she was going to give her groom a lap dance. Okay, y'all? Yes, a full-on lap dance. Dealio, how you doing? Yes, like they up in the strip club having a good old day-to-day time. And I cannot with this chat right now. Y'all are hilarious. Like, oh my gosh. Y'all are hilarious with this. Like, I cannot. This is just comedy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, and then a pepperoni. Oh my god, no, not the pepperoni thigh pocket. I am cracking up. Y'all are funny. No. And this one, like, wait, what? No. Stop it. Stop. That is comedy. Oh man. But yes, it just got out of hand. When I tell y'all the bride, she gave. No, I get giving your man a lap dance. I get it. Oh god, that had me cracking up. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Hooey. But yes, when I tell y'all this woman, and I might even be able to show y'all if I can find it. I think I will be able to show y'all this. When I tell y'all, I seen this and I'm sitting here like, hold on a second. First of all, you just got married to this man, okay? Not only did you get married to this man, you invited your closest relatives, okay? We talking about mama, daddy, grandma, grandpa, cousins, aunties, uncles, little baby children, your little nieces and nephews. They done invited all these people, y'all. All these people. And I'm seeing her like, in your head, as a bride in her head, she decided, oh, we gonna do the lap dance, y'all. It's it became a situation to where I sat here and I looked and I said, okay, it's one thing to sit here and to sit here and be like, okay, cool, this my man, I'm gonna show my man what I look like, I'm gonna show my man that I can dance, I'm gonna do this for him, do. But it's another thing when you literally ass out like she's stripping y'all, like, y'all, the outfit's cute, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, the outfit's cute. Okay, she got, even the bridesmaids is dancing in the background too, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all this video. I'm gonna show it to y'all. But y'all, I'm letting y'all know right now. It just made no sense to me because I'm like, you just got married to this man, and the first thing you thought was, oh, it's okay for me to just show my ass and literally re-strip in front of here. But it's like, even if she was or was not a stripper prior to, let's say if she was a stripper prior to her getting married, okay, at the end of the day, like, that's how you want your family to remember you, okay? We talking about uncles, we talking about nephews, we talking about granddaddies, we talking about they friends, and you ask out at your wedding. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But I'm about to show y'all this so y'all can see what I'm talking about. That way y'all gonna be like, wait, what? No, she did not. And I'm gonna be like, yes, I did. I definitely did. So let me see if I can. Yep. So I'm about to show y'all this so that way y'all can be like, wait, what? And see, kind of put myself in a little bit of pickle because it was like any man would want it. Any man would want their woman to do it. Okay, any man would want their woman to give them a lap dance. Anybody would want it, but at the end of the day, you just got married, and so I'm just like, make it make sense, y'all. Okay, let me see here because I'm about to show y'all. Y'all think y'all think it's a joke. And it's not a joke. And look, to some of y'all probably gonna be like, oh, I done got me a free show. Yeah, you done got a free show today. You got a free full show today. Okay. Hold on a second. So y'all can see this nonsense. All right, y'all ready for this? Oh my gosh, y'all ready for this? Shoot. I should take it down. I ain't finna show y'all now. No, I'm just playing. I'm about to show y'all. You can never see how it how much I really care about your heart. I hate being apart. Sure to tell you. You can never say how it used to be. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. Please make it make sense. And this person is somebody's bride. They just got married. And this was the bride's dance for her groom. So, at the end of the day, I just felt as if basically, to me, I'm kind of just shocked because I'm like, where did it, like, I mean, where did the class go? Like, where did your morals go? Like, where did your sense of self go? And like I said before this video even started, I said most of y'all men is probably gonna be like, hey, ooh, like, hey, that's it, you know, that's what it is, you know, she could do that all day if that was my bride. I get it, like, but at the end of the day, like, you really want, or would you really be accepted to letting everybody see your woman's goods like that? Everybody seeing her goods like that. It's bad enough they get to see her goods every day on social media with pictures and all this stuff and whoop whoop. And now it's like live in front of your face, in front of everybody's face, children around, and it's like, you gonna be okay with that? Y'all gonna be okay with that? Huh? I mean, I really want to know, like, from the men alone, if you was getting married or if you are married, let's just say, because I don't even know who married and who ain't married. If y'all are married or not, would you really allow your woman to do this in front of y'all's family? Okay, this is y'all's family. Not only is it y'all's family, because y'all done invited y'all's homies, y'all done invited they homies, the girls done invited they home girls, whoop whoop whoop. And now I just want to know, like, y'all gonna be cool with that? Huh? When I tell you, when I came across it, first of all, I was like, okay, it's one thing to show your ass as a woman. Like, it's one thing to do that. But it's another when you show your ass as a woman in front of people who have raised you, people you've raised, and the in between, you know. And it's like, come on now. she she is super thotterina, for real. She really is. Like, it's just, it's awful. See, and learning, I kind of figured you would have said the same thing too. Look, I mean, some things is cool, but some ain't. And that just, to me, I'm just like, that's where you just gotta draw the line on some things. You just gotta cut it. Oh my goodness. See, and see, look, I wouldn't even blame you on that either. Cause at the end of the day, like, the bridesmaids, y'all was okay with that. Like, it's her wedding. I get it. You know, but y'all said, hey, that's cool. Go ahead. You look fine. You're not gonna make an ass out yourself. You're not gonna look stupid. Like, no, come on now. This is funny. Oh my gosh, it's just comedy. It really is. Like, some of the things that I be coming across, I just be like, come on now. if y'all won't, let me see how long I've been talking for. Let's see, one for according to this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take another, not another, because this is the second break. So actually, it's the first break, not second break. So yeah, we're gonna take one quick probably 2 to 5 minute break. For anybody that has probably just been sitting down for a minute, if y'all gotta go take a quick restroom break, you gotta get up and get something to drink, something to eat, something to smoke. If you don't smoke in your house, you gotta go step outside, go do that. If you gotta go check on another live or whatever the case is that's going on, feel free to do that. And I will be back in about 2 to 5 minutes with you guys. I'm gonna give you guys a quick little break. Y'all know how I do. I'm not rude. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm gonna keep you in one spot, for hours. I'm not gonna do that. So please get up, get your little stretching on. Big stretches, and I will be back very, very shortly.
In a lonely place, how can you be so blind? You're still regretting the love you left behind.
I kind of wanted to switch that a little bit. Sorry, y'all. Just for a second, because I'm like, I kind of just wasn't really feeling that just too quickly before I walked away. So I kind of just figured, I was like, let me try to see if I can get something else for y'all real quick, because that ain't it.
Monkey dance for you. I will help you understand. I don't need no help with hands. No, see, these are tears. This is the ocean. These are tears. This is devotion. Never was, never will, never be for you. I will help you understand. I don't need no help with hands. No, see, these are tears. This is the ocean. These are tears. This is devotion. Why you always have to try me? Thinking I'm gonna fall blind. Why you always have to try me? You think that I'm gonna fall blind? Oh, let me down easy. Baby, let me down easy. Let me down easy. I know you nothing. I need myself to ain't content. No, I know you nothing. I need myself to ain't content. We the life damnation. We realize all the time we wasted. We realize all the pain we face. Please walk up feminine like this. My gosh, we raise it. Please sympathize all the lies we raise. Please realize all the time. Female energy, drink a couple quarters on my course, then I coulda. If I rule the world, money stacks for all my daughters. Never asked for payment in the womb times 9. Now we see the blood on the street times try. Feminine energy, balance up the indestructible in the vaginal heaven in line. Heaven is mine, spiritual, lyrical, mother sang sweetest taboo, lyrical kind. If I was astonished by the level of shame, feminine energy reign. Intuition and ambition, intuition shine. Intuition and ambition running through my veins. Pour out the love, let the healing begin. The birds and the bees ain't got nothing. The birds and the bees ain't got nothing. Energy.
I beg you listen me. I beg you open your ears for everything that they say. Everything that they talk. A serious talk that they talk. Nobody I'm going speaking. Listen. In this world we do. Remember Syria. One day go come. When we all go. Before long, we go meet Mama Godo. When we dey meet Mama Godo, tell me, waiting, you go say.
We the life damnation. We realize all the time we wasted. We realize all the pain we face. Please walk up feminine like this. My gosh, we raise it. Please sympathize all the lies we raise. Please realize all the time. Female energy, 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 times solvers. Carry all the weight of the world on your shoulders. Give a couple pounds to the woman who adores us. Told us, focus, love and support us. Magical, umbilical, my universe is radical. Introduce the nation to embracing what is factual. Feminine energy, almost mathematical. You can release some of what is infinite and valuable. Feminine energy, balance up the indestructible in the vaginal heaven in line. She sing a melody to pass the time. Give us her energy so she can mind. If I was astonished by the level of shame, feminine energy never shame again. Rain, tamed, rain, praying. Intuition and ambition running through my veins. Pour out the love, let the healing begin. The birds and the bees ain't got nothing. The birds and the bees ain't got nothing.
What y'all know about that? Y'all probably don't know nothing about all that over there. That's some good energy music. maybe some of y'all needed to hear some good energy music in your life, because it's just not going the way that you probably expected it, not going the way that you wanted it. Another thing that I kind of wanted to share upon you guys, those of you that have been able to tap into your energy positively, moving through it fluently, I want to know personally from you guys yourselves, intuitions, those gut feelings, that you guys have been getting in the pit of your stomach lately. Do not ignore that. Don't ignore it at all. Even if it's, something in your mind process and you're like, why am I thinking about this? Why is this thought coming into my head? Or why is this person's name popping up? Whatever the case is. Do not ignore that. Only reason said is because you never know what is really going on and what that person is probably going through, or what is actually going to be coming your way as well. So if you walking down the street and you feel a gut feeling like, I shouldn't be standing here, maybe I should, move a little faster, slow down a little bit, go with it. Because it is only a stronger signal sign that is telling you, hey, listen to me. Only reason said is because I myself have been noticing lately since these changes have been happening and all the natural events that have been taking place and stuff, I've been noticing as well, that certain gut intuition, certain thoughts, whatever the case is, that have popped up, they have been for good reasons. It could be something as little as somebody needed to talk. It could be something as little as me needing to take a certain direction because something had happened down the other street that I was originally supposed to be taking. A lot of this has been taking place since these adjustments have been happening. So I kind of wanted to share that with you guys a little bit, just to let you guys know, hey, if you guys are doing or feeling, something along those lines, and you're like, oh, whatever, it's just a good feeling, blah blah, go with it, because this is fine. It's meant to happen. One more thing that I kind of wanted to kind of touch up on just a little bit. Besides the natural disasters that have been taking place, and all this chaos that has been going on, and you guys can, feel free to answer yes or no. in your particular neighborhood where you are living right now, have you guys, let me just ask, have you guys had any blackouts? I'm not talking about, oh, my lights went out and came back on in like a matter of 5-10 seconds. I mean, like, full on blackout. You're stuck in the dark. Blocks and blocks of houses are out of power. Businesses as well. So I just want to know, have y'all been experiencing any of those lately? While I eat my gummy bears. I mean, some lifesavers. See, yeah, exactly. And those of y'all that have, like, learned ability stated, he said he been dealing with blackouts in his areas as well. Those that have, you've already gone through the practice run. Those that have not, get prepared because you're probably about to go through a practice run. They are out here. I don't know if you guys know it, but it's been going around in a few different states. And you can look them up, but a few different neighborhoods in different states have been experiencing blackouts. And these have been sporadic blackouts as well. And we're talking about 1 to 2 within a week. Maybe, as much as maybe even 3 in a week. And see, that's what's needed. These particular blackouts, a lot of people don't know, but it is a practice run for the government to test chaos. Okay, we already going through chaos. Okay, I've told you guys about this in the last live. Be prepared for chaos. It's going to happen, which it is happening. And right now, what is going on within these neighborhoods is they are doing practice runs as far as all these blackouts, letting you guys know. They're probably doing the usual, like, hey, we had a power surge, or, oh, somebody hit a pole, or, the usual sayings that they usually use to get people to be like, this is what we're going to let you know. But it's really them shutting everything off. Because it's supposed to be a full reset. Also, and not only is it like a reset, it's more of like how much chaos can we really stir up with people? Are they going to act crazy? Are they going to act normal? Are they going to freak out? Are they not going to freak out? What would be like the first thing that you would really do as a person? Let's say, because there's not a few people probably haven't even experienced, a full blown blackout, to where you have no power, no source of energy working at all to run anything in your household. And all you have to depend on is natural instincts, natural resources. That could be something as small as hoping that you got a fireplace to make a fire to stay warm, especially if it's the winter. There is what else? If you have canned goods, and let's say you don't know how to use a hand can opener, or you don't have a hand can opener, and all you have in your household was knives and a mechanical can opener. Power out, how are you going to use a mechanical can opener? You can't use it. So your next option would be what? Oh, let me try to cut this open. Do you know how to cut a can open properly without cutting yourself? I bet you don't know how to do that. Some people don't know basic knowledge on survival. Like, we have so many people out here like, oh, we need to, the culture needs to try to work on this, and people need to start working on that. And we don't even know that most of these people that we trying to help probably don't even know the first two things on how to plant, how to care for plants, how to survive. If we said, hey, we need you guys to stay out here for a little bit. Let's say we bought land. Let's say everybody on this live right now in the chat room. Let's say everybody in the chat room right now purchase land. Okay, we all purchase land. We all got like a certain amount of land that we done came a hold of. Okay, and we sit here and we tell people from the culture, hey, y'all can come live on this land. How many of them are really going to be able to survive if you sat here and said, there is no going back to the city, there is no going back anywhere, we're staying here on this land no matter what. We're staying here on this land. We're going to build, we're going to sleep, we're going to eat whatever is here on our land. You tell people that, okay? How many of them are really going to be able to work or actually survive or actually collect and do the basic things to be able to make it, let's say, a week? Are they really going to be able to survive for a week? That's what I would like to know. Are they going to be able to survive for a week? Everybody is so, I get it. We live in this world today in a society to where we have money controlling everything. Everybody wants to invest in everything. Everybody wants to purchase everything. Everybody wants to buy up everything. But we all are still, you can say I'm wrong or not wrong, but we are all, those that are thinking in that matter, losing focus of the fact that we still need to focus on natural survival. We cannot just keep focusing on this superficial survival skill of money being the control of everything. Money's been the control of everything for our lives for so long. I get it. You have to purchase things in order to survive, but when are we going to start realizing that, hey, we need to retract some steps, rethink some things. This stuff isn't going to be here forever. We still got to survive. We still got to try to rebuild some plants, whatever the case is, you know, there's more to it than just thinking about what the general population is doing. Like at some point, everybody has to start thinking outside of the general population and put yourselves in a position to where you as a person, even if it's you starting something as small as something in a little styrofoam cup or something, you know, you as a person have to start realizing like, hey, this world is turning, it's getting a little bit too chaotic, it's doing a little bit too much, a lot is going on a little bit too much, and we really are losing a lot more resources than we know. We are losing a lot more simple basic knowledge that should have been taught already, or better yet, you know, still getting taught now. I mean, there's grown people out here, grown people, you know, that I've spoken to plenty of times that have sat here and said, I've never been swimming. I've never been to the ocean. I've never been camping. I've never hunted for a rabbit or a squirrel. I've never just hunted in general just to see if I could do it. I've never even adjusted a scope on a little play toy gun just to see if I could see through it. Like there's simple things to where people don't even know how to do. There's somebody that probably doesn't even know how to throw a knife properly at a tree. Like, come on now. Like there's like small stuff, or making a slingshot. There's probably somebody that doesn't even know how to make a simple slingshot, you know. The priorities, you know, I get it, you know, everybody's got to survive a certain way. Everybody has to live a certain way. Everybody does their own things a certain way. But when it comes down to it, I just think that the loss of knowledge when it comes to your simple, natural, basic learning skills, that to me, I just feel is something that, to me, I just feel like it's something that could be, you know, fixed a little bit, tweaked a little bit. Not only can it be fixed and tweaked just a little bit, it can also be to a point where if you, I don't know, everybody has to have like a playing area or a space where, you know, people can go and enjoy nature. You know, there's plenty of places like that in everybody's, you know, neighborhoods and stuff. But when it comes down to knowing how to work, that's the best way to put it, how to actually work and do natural laboring things. And when I say laboring things, that can be numerous of stuff, you know. Doesn't always have to mean like, oh my gosh, I'm, you know, building a house. It doesn't always have to mean that. We've gotten to a point where it's just our society alone has just lost its focus on how to even survive naturally. And it's sad because, you know, with these blackouts happening within some of these neighborhoods that I've been, reading about and stuff like that, they're preparing. They are really looking around at people like, hey, let's see which neighborhoods, are going to freak out the most. And what's crazy is I'm starting to realize that a lot of neighborhoods that already are being neglected, they don't care, because for one, they already don't have enough. They already live in the projects. They already, they roads don't get very well taken care of. So they used to, that they're used to surviving and asking people for help for stuff, versus some of these other neighborhoods where you see they roads get fixed all the time. You see people popping up and charities everywhere and all these donations going and dumping into their neighborhood. And, everything looks so nice when you go to their neighborhoods. And it's just like, those particular neighborhoods, you probably got people who probably first thing they doing is panicking, talking about, well, why this ain't working, why ain't that working? I don't know how to fix this, and trying to sit here and research and stuff online and don't know how to, do the simplest things is just go outside and check your power box. And if that don't work, step by step, it's simple stuff that people just don't know nowadays, because folks are so stuck and so strong on, let's go ahead and stay focused on the general, what the majority wants. And the majority wants you to look like this. The majority wants you to purchase this. The majority wants you to be like this. The majority wants you to act like this and live like this. And it's just like, it's gotten to a point where the world does not realize how bad propaganda, how bad society itself is getting, to where yourself and those around you are so easily capable of being attacked with other people's thoughts or other people's opinions on how you're supposed to live this, particular life that they show you that you're supposed to do, without realizing or letting you know, like, hey, at the same time, we're hurting you by doing this, by not letting you think freely for yourself, make your own thought on this without us just pushing it and forcing it on you, because it's just more of like a forceful situation that's going on in the world. And I just feel like most of us need to kind of, still stay on track and still keep that positive streak going that we have going on, because without that, I mean, most of y'all probably would be off the fence too, looking like some of these people out here. I mean, there's a lot of folks out here, like I said, that just, they need extra guidance. And if somebody need help them. At this rate, I mean, I'm not saying that everybody don't need your help, but if we're supposed to be the type of people or the type of culture that's supposed to be uplifting, we're supposed to be trying to bring about new spirits, bring about new energy, bring about new self, do good things and all this stuff that, gets told all the time, we got to start with trying to help those that actually are reaching out for the help. If people want to, let's say if somebody does want to argue with you, What have you been told your whole life? Walk away. If you can't walk away from the situation, just listen. Half the time, and I learned that too, half the time somebody will continue to argue with you because they just want you to listen. That's it. That is literally majority of the time. If that person is capable of staying in your face or continuously yelling or whatever the case is, that person has that, I guess you can call it like movement ability or whatever the case is, or movement awareness, to where it's like, hey, I'm acting like this because I need you to hear me. Okay. Oh, all these little robot people. That's a lot of them coming through. Yes, limitless potential, limitless ability. I like that. I like that. Yes, balancing both. I can definitely agree with that. Um, because both of these statements are actually pretty dope. The challenge we are facing as humans is balancing nature and technology. And then the next one was this one as well, which was this one, limitless potential and limitless abilities. See, both of these statements are very, 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 very strong. Due to the fact is that we are struggling. We are struggling very, very badly with the balance between technology and nature. I mean, if you guys really, really look around yourselves and see it, technology is gone to a point where it's running almost everything. Everything that you have around you, that's what it's doing. And you don't have enough nature to keep your energy levels intact. So what that means is that's kind of something, I don't know if you guys have, I mean, you guys have probably seen it a few times, but it kind of comes to when you do craft, okay? You have life in one hand, a source of life in one hand, and a source of non-life in another hand, okay? To balance situations in order to be able to create a powerful seance, okay? When you, as a person, on a day-to-day life, have technology in your face, when you are a natural source of nature, let's say that, you're a natural source of nature, you as a person don't realize that technology is that non-life source, okay? It's that non-life source that you hold in one hand. The other hand is what a lot of people is missing. They're missing that life source in the other hand in order to keep that balance in life in general. Without the balance of the two, a person is going to fall apart. You as yourself is going to fall apart. And a lot of people don't know, which we're going to go back to what Learning and Building was saying. A lot of people don't know that your potential and your abilities, they are completely limitless. You as a person don't realize how powerful, how strong you are capable of doing certain things. Just the other day, for a quick example, not trying to brag about myself, but shoot, I felt powerful this day. Shoot, I'm a brag. I was walking down the street, and this was recently when all these winds was picking up and stuff within the states. And Colorado, I think, even hit like winds of like over 100 and something miles an hour at one point. But I was outside and the wind's just blowing, and my small skinny self, I'm thinking, naturally, I'm like, oh cool, the wind gonna push me, I'm gonna probably fly off and get blown into a window or something, or a wall. I don't know. I'm like, the wind's pretty strong. But no, I'm seeing everybody around me struggling. This one little woman walking her dog struggling because the poor little doggy getting blown can't even go to the bathroom correctly. And so she had to try to cut her dang trip short with her little pup. And I'm just walking, and I'm not getting pushed or nothing. I'm just moving swiftly. So yeah, I felt powerful at one point. I was like, okay, let me go ahead and just accept all this energy right here, because that's what it was at that moment. I'm like, y'all gotta realize, like, sometimes the signs is there. You just gotta listen and just accept it. Because make it make sense. How am I around a woman about the same size as me, with her little pup, walking a dog, and her little self getting pushed around so easily, and I'm walking just smooth? And they are here. I'm telling you. These bots been popping up quickly and fast in a lot of folks' channel. And this one, I'm like, I ain't never seen this many bots since I've been going live ever. And now all of a sudden, all these dang bots want to pop up out of nowhere. Come on now. No. But yeah. I'm like, I just want y'all to know that in case y'all have a blackout in y'all's area, make sure you don't freak out. And don't be waiting till the last minute either, because a lot of people be doing this, and I be sitting here like, really? Now you want to do something? But don't wait till the last minute to try to start researching certain things, okay? Do it now. I'm saying do it now because you got the internet at your hands. You got the internet at your fingertips. You got books at your fingertips while books is still in play, And if you are capable of, how does it go? How is that saying? If you are capable of watching an hour of TV, you're capable of doing an hour of learning. It's something like that. Which is basically true. Because, like I said before, learning is something that is going to be a continuous thing. You learn something every day. You can say, no, I don't learn anything every day. Yes, you do. You learn something every day. You might not know that you learn something every day, but you do learn something every day. Even if that's your mind, because I'm like, I can get a little bit technical with you. Let's say you don't leave your house, because there's probably somebody out there that's probably like, I don't leave my house. I don't do nothing every day. I don't do this and this and that. Okay. You still learning every day, sitting in your household every day. Okay. The reason that I say that is you can get up But do you roll over the same way? Do you get out of bed the same way? No. Do you go to the bathroom when you first wake up every day, the first thing? No, probably not. Steps. Do you make the exact same steps every single day? Going up and down your stairs? Probably not. You're probably going to end up getting like a few extra steps in here and there. Do you sit down the exact same way every day? No, you don't sit down the exact same way. So, once again, your body is learning every single day. Whether that is learning how to sit differently, whether that's learning how to step a different way, whether that's learning how to not have to use the bathroom every single time, or maybe it's learning or retaught itself or reteaching itself how to get out the bed properly or get out the bed the right way for its comfort. I'm like, there's certain things that you have to kind of look at and just break down just a little bit, just tiny bits, where you're like, okay, this is what I am capable of producing. This is me as a person. This is what I'm capable of taking in and taking and being able to be taught. And I'm going to do my best to try to apply this every single day, even without knowing it. You don't even know that you're learning half the time. And even if you are aware of it, you still don't realize that your body is still readjusting. Somebody can go to the same store every single day, get the same drink every single day, but I bet you it's made slightly different every single time. Being able to accept new is always going to be something good. Haha, hit the name. I knew and you knew. Bars again. Oh my goodness. I be cracking myself up. Oh my gosh. Y'all be just gotta have a little bit of laughter, a little bit of fun in your life, just a little bit. Cause I'm like, the tension's been high. Everybody be in your feelings and just be like, oh my gosh. That hurt my feelings. I'm about to go cry to mama. Mama, that don't hurt my feelings. That's how I be sounding sometimes. I'll be like, God dang. Oh, and then another thing, I don't know how people gonna feel about this though, but because I think Learning and Building made a statement earlier, but it was kind of somewhat close to that, kind of, sort of. What was it? But that's what I was gonna ask. What is your title and how important is it to you as a person? Yes, I said it. What is your title and how important is it to you as a person? The reason I ask that is because there's so many people out here, okay? And I respect everybody. I love everybody. Whatever, I respect what everybody does in their own individual life, okay? Do you? But I really want to know if you consider yourself whatever, if you consider yourself a Moor, if you consider yourself a Hebrew, if you consider yourself an American, if you consider yourself whatever that you consider yourself that you call a title, okay? How important is that title to you? And if it is important, is it more important than your actual name? That's what I want to know. Because I feel as if you as a person, you're given a name to make a statement with that name. Um, that is your, whatever people like to call what, your legacy, that is your destiny, that is who you are. And when there's people that um there's a lot of people out here that kind of don't really know the difference, or they overpower who they are as a person, and they overpower and overshadow that with something else that was taught to them. How important is that title really to you? Like, if I came to you right now and I said, I could come to you right now and say, I'll give you a such and such amount of money if you stop using that particular title. Would you be willing to let it go? Would you keep it? Would you not keep it? Because I feel like, seeing, you see how I say feel? Because it's just a feeling, Not saying it's true or not true. Some things I have been saying kind of been coming true a little bit. Not trying to freak nobody out. But when it does come to you as a person, as yourself, what makes, if you feel as if you have a title of yourself, if you say, hey, this is what I say I am, okay, this is what you say I am. If that is what you say you are, how would that be something that you take and make it more greater than you yourself as a person? See? Yeah, they are. That's all they are. I think, even growing up, I was told that having a name is more powerful than anything. Because without your name, nobody knows who you are. I mean, at the end of the day, you can call it, I guess that could be a question as well. Like, do you consider your name a title? Do you consider it a title, or is it really just a name? Like, is it a legacy? Is it, like, what is your name? Like, is your name really considered a title, or is it not considered a title? And if it's not, then what you title yourself, does it triumph over it? Does it triumph over your name? I like that. I can call myself a lawyer, but that won't win cases. Nor does that mean my entire being is law. Exactly. I can completely agree with that statement. But there are some people out here, though, that do feel as if, it would be the other way around. Some people feel like because they become a lawyer, they are law. Hint judges. Just a little. I mean, that's just my opinion because I feel like some judges start out as lawyers and then they become who they become. I mean, I don't know really how that works, but I could be wrong. But at the end of the day, this statement is still the truth. A title will always be a title, but doesn't put you above or below anything or anybody. Doesn't It's just there. That's just like words. I mean, I don't. Somebody's probably gonna be like, "Oh my God, she's disrespecting our religion or whatever you consider yourself." No, I'm not. It's really just a matter of statement. I'm one of those people where I'm gonna say things that a lot of people don't like to say or um whatever, I'm gonna say it. I just feel as if when it does come to certain titles, certain people feel like they are just more superior over the other. And that can go for anything. That could go for your religion. You could be a more Christian, a goth, an atheist, whatever. Um, Even what you call it? You could be a judge. You could be the governor. You could be whoever. At the end of the day, who is self? That's what I want to know. Who are you as self? A title is just a word. It's just another space for an extra word to be put into existence. That's all it is. And I feel as if, there's a lot of people out here that kind of should know or kind of at least understand a little bit about how to try to differentiate your self being. Um, I kind of want to give y'all a little challenge to be like, hey, just try it out, see how it is, see what happens. Um, Kind of challenge y'all to try to do some type of, I guess you can say like a reset of energy. And when I mean like a reset of energy, I really mean like go and do a quick 30 seconds or go and do like a few little bit of seconds or something like that to where you can sit, relax, try your hardest to do kind of like a reconnection of some sort, and just try to do a little bit of inner self-taught, I guess. One thing that I am gonna try to do before I end this live real quick, because y'all know me, y'all don't keep people long at all. I'm gonna try to see something real quick. Hold on. Give me 1 second, you guys. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, because a lot of y'all kind of be needing this a little bit, I'm gonna just play something, kind of in the background, kind of just to let y'all, I guess you can say like re rethink your process or kind of like recollect yourself a little bit. Um, because like I said, I'm that type of person where I usually care about folks' energy. I usually care about y'all's vibes and be like, okay, this person needs to be at probably at this particular state of mind or whatever the case is, or they need a little bit of guidance to get to that state of mind or whatever. And for me, I feel like, this would be something that would kind of help y'all out a little bit. Because it was stated before to where somebody had made a statement and was like, why don't we try to do like some quick meditation or something, quick vibes, and see how it goes. And I'm gonna do one real quick to where y'all will be capable of just listen to sound, listen to self, listen to um breath. That's basically what I kind of feel like y'all need. I like I said, it's been getting said plenty of times to where people is like, we need this, but why don't we do our own meditation? Why don't we try to do this? And it's like, well, it's in front of your faces. It's gonna be in front of your faces. So why not allow this time those of y'all that are listening and want to partake in it? I don't know who is really, still in the chat exactly just yet, because I'm still kind of looking at the TV. I ain't looking at the screen yet. But those that are kind of listening in right now, I can even, if y'all need me to wait, like maybe a couple minutes, if y'all are like, oh my gosh, somebody probably need this meditation real quick. And if y'all need me to give y'all a few minutes to go look for somebody to get them over here for a minute, then, let me know. Feel free to do that. Um, but, and probably like maybe a minute or two, what I'm going to do is, let me see, hold on. Okay, so yeah, I think in a minute or two, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just play something for y'all. And what I want, what I want y'all to do after I play this, I want y'all to kind of like, while I'm playing it, let me slow down, okay? Because some of y'all don't really know how to do simple meditation, and it's not hard. So what I want y'all to do right now, okay, is I'm going to play something in the background for you guys to listen to, okay? When I play it, because I'm going to keep track of time, I want you guys to just close your eyes and listen to your breathing and silence all other sound out other than what is being played. Got it? That's it. That's it. If you, like I said, if you guys, like while I'm trying to explain this, if y'all got to go and look for somebody that kind of needs a little bit of meditation or needs some quick meditation, like I said, I'm only going to do this for about maybe 5 minutes. of your time, because it's all it really is, about maybe 5 minutes of your time. If y'all think somebody needs it, bring them over here quickly. Even if you sit next to somebody and you like, hey, sit down for 5 minutes, just sit down. Because I'm gonna start it at probably 12:55. We'll start it at 12:55. That way, folks ain't freaking out like, oh my God, she's gonna start. So I'll start it at exactly 12:55 my time. I don't know what time it is for y'all, so that's in like 4 minutes. So in 4 minutes, I'm about to start. And when I start the sound, it could be music, it could be whatever. But when I started, all I want y'all to do is, wherever you are at, if you're standing, you can stand for 5 minutes. If you want to sit, you can sit. If you want to lay down, you can lay down. Okay, just lay down. But wherever you are and whatever comfort you feel that you want to be in, just get in that position. Okay. And for 5 minutes, y'all, we gonna do this, because I've been seeing people been wanting and asking about this. So we gonna do this. So for 5 minutes, what I want y'all to do is close your eyes and only listen to the sound that is being played. You're going to silence everything else around you. If you got fans on, ignore the fans. If you got children, try to silence out your children. If you have animals, try to silence out your animals. Whatever, okay? But we are going to do this. Because like I said, I just feel like some of y'all be needing it. And it's been long overdue. Way, way long overdue. And maybe, it's kind of like a stepping stone to kind of help y'all, or some of y'all, get to where y'all got to get to. Like I said, this should help some of you guys out. If y'all are at home, feel free to get comfortable. Take your shoes off. Take your socks off. Get in a certain Indian style position. If you want, like I said, if you wanted to stand up, still, bare feet, stand up, arms completely out, relax, shoulders relaxed. Every part of your body needs to be completely relaxed for this. We got about 2 minutes left and we are about to start. So just so y'all know, y'all still got a little bit of time. We got 2 minutes left and then we gonna start this little quick thing. Because I told y'all, I see things and I observe things and I take things into play. And I mean, I think I heard somebody asked about this months ago, when they were like, can we do a meditation segment to where we meditate in, and we trying to, resync in ourselves so everybody can kind of get into this and kind of know a little bit about it. Well, guess what? We're doing it tonight. We're going to do it with I Knew and You Knew, because I knew and you knew that y'all needed this and it's been long overdue. Bars. Ha. I be cracking myself up. Oh, and I know I be cracking y'all up too. You can call me corny all day. I don't care. Shoot. Gotta have fun. Good vibes. All right, y'all. We are about to do this. Like I said, I'm about to play this music. Wherever you are, if you're standing, stand. If you're sitting, go ahead and feel free to sit down. If you want to lay down, go ahead and lay down. Get yourself comfortable right here at this moment. I'm letting you guys know right now I'm about to start. So go ahead and get yourself comfortable right here at this moment. Whatever you are doing, drop whatever you are doing. And like I said, when I play this music, I want you guys to close your eyes. You will be silencing everything else around you other than what the music is doing. Just close your eyes, and for 5 minutes, just listen. Don't listen to anything else. Just listen to the sound that is being played for you guys. And listen to your breathing, listen to your inner self, listen to what is going on within yourself. Got it? Okay, we are about to do this right now. And here we go. guys can open your eyes. Take a quick deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Quick stretch. And I hope you guys were able to release some type of energy that was either holding you down, even if it was positive energy that you were trying to re-accept. I just hope that little quick 5 minutes was just able to help y'all out just a little bit, because, like I said, a lot of people, have asked for someone to do some type of meditation for our people. Some people are afraid to do it. Some people are, feel like meditation is not for them. Um, Maybe they're too scared because they don't understand it. I'm not too sure. But I don't know about you guys, but when you just within that 5 minutes of closing your eyes and trying to listen in on the sound itself, if you guys did it properly, or did it at all, some people just sit there and just stare at the computer. It's okay. But I want to know, when you were listening to it for that 5 minutes with your eyes closed, or even open, what did you feel? What went through yourself? Those are some things that a lot of people should look into and look through, just because that's just something that I feel like, it music and sound is something that's able to connect with self because it's a frequency. So if you hear it, wherever you sense it the most or feel it the most, is what is trying to rebalance. That's what's trying to refix. I wanted to try this out with you guys, just to see if it's something that you would prefer to do. And like I said, I don't know if anybody is, still really in here listening. I see learning, building in here, still chatting a little bit with me. And if you're listening in the background as well, feel free to let me know somehow, some way, even if it's after the live is over. But let me know, like, is this something that you guys feel would be beneficial to help your energy, your soul, yourself, on maybe even a weekly basis? Let's say if I did decide to do this permanently, weekly, because like I said, y'all should know by now, I've already stated it, if I do not go live, it's due to something that's probably been going on within my life, which it usually is. And recently, like I said, those of y'all that missed it, my sister had twins. So but if y'all feel like this is something that, as far as the meditation, that you guys feel like, hey, I kind of like this a little bit, I wouldn't mind actually doing this weekly or whatever the case is, to where, you take 5 minutes out your time, even on the live or whatever the case is, even if I have to do it on mine, to where, we all just take that 5 minutes with each other and meditate with each other. Because sometimes, say, you need to do it with somebody else because you are just too nervous to do it by yourself or something. Maybe that's what it is. So, I mean, I'm one of those people where, I'm willing to help you guys out with that. I felt that, hey, for the first time with the little meditation segment, I think it went very, very well, if you ask me. Um, I feel like some of you guys who did do it probably feel a little bit better. Might not be all the way, but probably feel a little bit of release, just based off of that little quick 5 minutes. But um, I kind of want to go ahead and just leave it at that note because I did kind of cover a lot of things with you guys this evening. Um, we went over, we went over the Colorado situation. I do hope that things do get a little bit better with his situation because at this, day and age, I just feel like some people just need to start realizing that if one rule needs to apply to one, it needs to apply to all, if that's what we're finna do. Favoritism has just gotten completely out of hand lately, especially in the systems. Um, but I do, appreciate every last one of you guys when you guys do come through here. I also covered, the men and women out here and, you guys being able to try to have a little bit more self control over yourself a little bit. Um, you know, like I said before, it's okay to not accept everybody's opinion. But it's not okay to belittle and disrespect somebody based off of their opinion. Okay. Um, I stated that, earlier, um, when I was, kind of touching up on that topic a little bit, um, because I know most of you guys out here have a lot more to give as far as positivity, as far as good energy, as far as good information. A lot of you guys do very, very well when it comes to that out here. And um, when you lose that focus just based off of something so small, um, I feel like there is a challenge somewhere or some sort of um, rubbed off energy that has probably attached itself and you just don't know how to get rid of it. At the end of the day, I have always let y'all know, keep your energies as high as possible. Um, it's like a light bulb. If it goes out, what do you have left? Um, I touched up on, a few other things as well. I had a few the different kind of labs with the bride and groom situation that happened earlier because that was just, that to me is still just comedy overall. Um, but yeah, from now on, not from now on because I'm sounding like a damn teacher. Um, but it would be nice, to see um, a lot of people trying to ex- at least accept to listen. Let me say that from now on. If you guys are capable of accepting to listen to people and being able to at least just hear someone out on what they're actually trying to say versus just automatically cutting somebody off consistently, then hey, you've taken a step to try to do um, what true leadership is meant to be within this world. Um, and that goes for anybody. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't expect people to follow you on a day-to-day basis um, if you're not even capable of listening to what that person has to say. Um, Make sure that y'all do y'all's best. Remember when I was saying earlier, every day if y'all get home, if y'all done left y'all's home front, been around people, make sure you try to reground yourself before you even step into your home, at least within 10 to 30 seconds before stepping into your home. That way you're not bringing in, negative energies inside your home and, keeping them in there. Um, Most of the time that can resolve most of the tension that most of you guys have probably been feeling lately. Um, Especially with all the nature resources and stuff that have been going on as well. Be careful as well with all the natural elements taking place in almost in every direction of the world right now. Um, just watch out what you're doing. Don't forget to do your research on little things as far as practicing certain things, even if it's as small as learning how to build a fire by hand or how to make a little hut by hand. Just look up small different things just to kind of keep yourself knowledgeable of those things and not so knowledgeable about every other technology thing or every other propaganda thing that's still getting pushed out to you guys as well. But like I said, I'm not going to keep you guys any much longer. Um, Much love, salute, much moon love to everybody, much moonlight to everybody. I will be checking back in with you guys in hopefully in a week. If nothing pops up with these twins, I don't think it will because I think they're supposed to stay in for another couple weeks. So hopefully next week I will catch you guys here. We will try to do this meditation thing again for you guys. Next week I'll try to do it to where it's at least maybe 10 minutes. Unless you guys want to keep it at 5 minutes, we'll discuss it next week and see how it goes. But I think that is something that, you guys would probably need every week, especially with all the tensions that be rising throughout the week and folks' panels and work and the chaos and all this stuff. So I just feel like it's something that, kind of would help out a little bit with you guys. So with that being said, you guys take care. Make sure y'all support each other. If people are out here going live, make sure you guys support each other on their lives. Um, Make sure you're supporting the right people on their lives. Let me say that not everybody, and always remember this, not everybody deserves your energy. Always remember that everybody doesn't deserve your energy, so pick and choose where your energy is supposed to lie, who you want to give your energy to. um because even when you're logging on to YouTube and going to certain people's channels, your frequency is being connected with that person's frequency. So at the end of the day, right now, whoever is watching this right now, your frequency is connected to my frequency. But good thing I don't give out bad vibes. I give out good vibes to you guys. So hopefully all that good energy gets sent out to you all. And, I'll receive it back in return as well. And I want you guys to push forward this next week and, keep doing what you're doing out here. Much love and shout out to Big Dog Philly OG once again for, his donations, the other live that he did. Much respect on that. Much respect on, all of you guys, learning and building, Raphael, Bronze, Tayshawn, Lorray was in here. King of Higher Self was in here. Um, Who else am I missing? I miss nobody. I think that was everybody that I seen in the chat so far, but most of y'all was in this chat room. I think I got everybody that I seen in the chat room. Oh, Lorraine, I don't know if I said Lorraine, but Lorraine was in the chat earlier as well. You know, and much love and respect to everybody that wasn't in the chat, but just was listening in the background. I appreciate y'all. You know, I honor y'all as well. And you know, in general, to all my gods and goddesses out there, my chiefs and chiefesses out there, I want y'all to just, you know, keep doing what you're doing, y'all. You know, stay positive, keep your energies high, make sure that um y'all staying around the right people, okay? Um try to keep, you know, try to keep a level head this week if y'all can. A lot of things I guess is supposed to be, you know, happening, you know, with the crazy little holiday coming up and stuff. I might even talk to y'all on that day. I might not. So that's why I said I was like, if I do something this upcoming Saturday, because it is supposed to be that day where everybody's supposed to be with family or whatever y'all, whatever folks want to do on that day. But if I do go live, I might just do it for maybe an hour or so, just so y'all can do the meditation. Because, like I said, you know, if I let y'all know I'm gonna try to do the meditation, that's what I'm gonna do. Like, cause I feel like it's something that, you know, can help y'all weekly, especially with everything that be going on. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful moonlight this evening. And um, you know, thank you to everybody. And salute to everybody that, you know, showed your support, you know, on my channel. If you've shared my channel to anybody or have shown my channel to anybody, you know, much respect to you guys for doing that as well. Those of you that, you know, have probably been watching this for a very long time, um, you know, I appreciate you as well, because, you know, this channel was just started, what, barely 6 months ago, I want to say. So yeah, you know, please, please, please continue to show the support. Please continue to share this information, continue to share my channel with everybody. Um, those of y'all that forget what I look like, you know, feel free. You know, I have some videos where I do show my face, and I've popped up some videos of myself just recently with my sister, one of my sisters, not my other one that's recovering. But yeah, I'm a real person. I'm not no fake individual. So yeah, I love all of my beautiful people. Um, until next time, you guys, you know, I hope you guys continue to take care. I hope you guys continue to just continue to keep your high vibrational energy. Like I said, vibrational energy. Nothing else, nothing different, you know. Gotta keep it simple. But yes, that high vibrational energy, that's something that I just feel like, hey, keep it in your corner. Don't let it go. Don't let that flame go out. Um, keep it burning, y'all. Keep it going. Um, till next time, much love, respect, honor, and salute to everyone. Flowers everywhere to you guys. Goddess I knew and you knew is logging off.